Hi, Carol. Hey, Shaz. Ooh, we had 3 tornadoes touch down last night here. Crazy, crazy. I got a warning on I gotta turn this off. It's too light. I got a warning on my phone saying that we were gonna to get in our basements because a tornado was coming. So hey, the scoop. Thank you. um, So I tell my husband, I said, we're getting a tornado warning. He said, yeah, so it never came near our house, but he always thinks it's crazy. He does. He always thinks it's crazy, these warnings. One of these days, it's because there was trees uprooted um, on one of the houses. The whole roof came off. So it's crazy, crazy, crazy. I say hello to everybody. Samara, Carol, the Scoop, Dawn Marie. Did you guys hear about that shooting on the set of Alec Baldwin's movie? Supposedly, I guess they were doing a scene and the prop gun was supposed to have blanks in it. And I guess someone was killed and someone was injured. Isn't that terrible? Like, what a horrible thing. How does that happen? How do real bullets end up in a prop gun? Hey, Jackpot. Nice to see you. How do real bullets end up in a prop gun? Like, how does that happen? It is terrible. Like, I woke up and I put the news on this morning, and that's the first thing I heard on the news that on the set. And you could see he was visibly upset. Like, can you imagine? Like, you think it's a prop gun, and then you you actually kill somebody. The director is in hospital too. Yeah, the director is, I think it's the cinematographer that was killed. I'm not 100% sure about that. It was a woman that was killed. But that's terrible. Just awful. Gosh, so much bad news lately. I'm floored at all this stuff. Every day it's something terrible comes out in the news. That's why I like it. I stopped watching the news, and the first day I turned the news on, there's that on the news. Of course, I would have heard about it sooner or later. I'm sure my husband would have told me or whatever, because he watches the news religiously. So, how are you guys? I hope you're all doing well. It's the weekend is here, TGIF, Friday, Friday, Friday. So I don't know if you guys have plans. We have plans tomorrow. We're going to meet friends of ours and go out for lunch. So I'm excited about that. Actually, more than friends, more actually family. So we're going to get together and have lunch. And I'm good. School holidays start today, so my little one's happy. School holidays. Is that for Thanksgiving? Hmm. Yeah, well, we have plans for tomorrow. I don't know about for the rest of the weekend, but it was our granddaughter's birthday on Wednesday, so we're going to go out and get her some gifts. She's into Bluey or something like that. I don't know. No, I don't even know what it is. I swear I don't know what the toys are anymore. What the kids are into now. But her dad told us she's into something called Bluey or something like that. So we're going to go get her some of that stuff. So whatever. And some clothes, of course. We always get them clothes. Always, always. It's cool here too. It's cool. It's going to be cooler tomorrow. But what about those tornadoes? 3 of them that touched down. So it's been in the 70s here in Jersey. Yeah. It was the last couple of days, but I mean, in the early morning, it's cold, but in the afternoon, it it gets warmer. I don't know what it's supposed to be today. I don't know. I didn't look. I didn't check. I don't want to know. No plans, just grateful. That's good. Yes, we should all be grateful for each day. 84 in Texas. Texas. Oh my God, Texas. I don't know if I could live there. I like the seasons too much. I know some people like living in a hot climate, but I actually enjoy the seasons. I like fall, I like spring. I like summer when it's not too hot. Hey, Vivian. Oh my goodness. The girl from down under. It's so nice to see you. Oh, thank you so much. It's really, really nice to see you. Thank you for dropping in. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. I know where you are. It's late, late, late at night. So I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful start to your weekend. Have a glass of wine for me, please. I had a couple glasses of wine yesterday and whoo, I was tipsy. Every once in a while. But it is getting chilly out. It is getting chilly out. So I guess it's been confirmed. The remains they found in the reserve were that of Brian Laundrie. So no more speculating, no more conspiracy theories. They were his. So that's it. That's the end of that story, I guess. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you did come pop in. It's always nice to see you. Um, oh, thank you, Jackpot. I don't feel so lovely, really. I feel kind of crappy. I ripped my nail. I ripped my nail. I ripped my nail off. That hurt so bad. I am never getting fake nails again because I can't get them off. I want them off, but they won't come off. They're stuck to my nail bed. I'm like, ooh, gross. So I can cut them off. But yeah, I went to pull it off, and my nail underneath came off, and it hurt like hell. Let me tell you. Yeah, yeah. So many lives are affected. Yeah, you're right. It's just been one crazy, crazy, crazy thing. I haven't said much about it because I'm not like a true crimer, so I really, I really don't have much to say in that regard. They do. They're Shaz, and I got them really short this time, and now they're growing out, and I can't get them off, and they're driving me crazy. I can't do anything. I can't do anything with them. Now they're to the point they're too long. So I've been like, I'm not going to try and pull them off again though, because oh God, that hurt. Because my nail underneath came, if you can see it, my nail underneath came off and it just pulled the nail off. But it kept pulling and pulling and pulling, and I had no choice. I had to take it off. That was painful. That was painful. I can't even imagine someone pulling your nails off. You know how they used to torture people? They put things under their fingernails. I can't even imagine going through that. I'd be like the biggest baby. They make my nails so sore at first. Then when I take them off, they ruin like my nails underneath are like so like, that's why I want them off, because my nails underneath are like so thin and brittle now that, and I don't, I've had them on for now a couple months, and that's enough for me. I'm done. I want my nails to breathe. You know what I mean? Like I want them to get air. So I don't think it's good to have fake nails on your nails all the time. I don't know. That's just my opinion. My daughter has them so long, she has to pick things up with the sides of her fingers and thumbs. Oh, I couldn't stand that. Even when they're this long, they drive me crazy. They do, because they've already got some growth on it. They do. They drive me crazy. I do dip nails. It doesn't ruin your real nails. I don't know what dip nails is. I've never had them done, but I've heard that they're better. Do you do your own, Carol? I've heard about people doing their own dip nails. Tacos! Hi, sweetie. Hey, Remy. Morning, morning, girls. TGIF, TGIF. I don't know why I'm in a good mood. Hey, Wendy. Nice to see you. You going live? So how are you guys? How are you guys doing? Yeah, so we're gonna have lunch with some of the actually family members that were at the funeral with us. So I should be, as long as we don't talk about her, we'll be okay. How are you, Tacos? Are you on your way to work? Work, work, work. I'm like, seriously, I have been sleeping so much lately. It's ridiculous. But that's Tacos, did you hear about that that accident on the set of Alec Baldwin's new movie? Someone was killed with a prop gun, supposedly, and I don't know how that happens. How do you get a real bullet in a prop gun? And don't they check those things to make sure there's no bullets in them? Yes, ladies. I love my ladies. I did a large grocery shop last night. Nothing I want now. Where do you do your grocery shopping, Remy? We go to Walmart sometimes. We go to Giant Eagle. It was a cinematographer. How does that happen? Well, don't they double and triple check that? I mean, wasn't I don't know. It just Of course, I'm not a fan of Alec Baldwin anyways, but yeah, that's what I mean, Shaz. Don't they double check I mean, when they load those guns, don't they double and triple check them? Like, I can't imagine them not double checking them. That's what they said. It was like the same kind of accident as Brandon Lee. But no, what I don't understand is two people got shot. So did two people get shot with the same bullet? Or, I mean, I really didn't hear much about it. I just heard that blanks and bullets, I think, look the same. We have a plaza. Oh, you go to Aldi's. Okay. Yeah, we do Aldi's sometimes. You'd go to the dollar store. Oh, that's cool. There's a channel on here. She makes a Thanksgiving dinner and she gets everything at, I think it's a Dollar Tree or something. And she makes a whole Thanksgiving dinner for like $15. I don't know. I've never gone to that extreme, but it's a real gun that had to have been switched with a prop. Wouldn't someone get in trouble for that? Yeah, it was the same. It was the same kind of accident that Brandon Lee had, and Brandon Lee was killed. Oddly enough, the cinematographer in this film was killed. I mean, you could see that Alec Baldwin is visibly upset. I mean, he is visibly upset. Which, I mean, I can understand. I mean, if you kill somebody, you shoot somebody and you thought you had blanks in the gun and they turn out to be real bullets, there's going to have to be some kind of an investigation. We have Aldi's over here. I love coming out with a huge trolley full of third of the price elsewhere. Yeah, Aldi's is pretty good. Aldi's is, I find it pretty good for produce and stuff like that. Alec was in tears on the set. It's going to be awful to have to live with that. Yeah, it is going to have to be awful to live with that. Now that I am retired, it seems as if I am going to pick up what I need a few times a week and so much big hauls. Aldi's, I know Walmart, meat and fruit market. God, I can't read anymore. I'm going to need reading glasses. I swear to God, I can't read. Here, I'm going to put this right here. And Thanksgiving is going to be in a couple weeks. My family are like cloud locusts. I need big shots. Shaz, you're funny. How are you? Yes, tacos. How are you feeling, by the way? I didn't ask you that, but how are you feeling? We don't really have much fruit and veggies. There's going to be even less this year, I think. This year is going to be tough. They say it's going to be a tough year for Christmas and stuff like that. Who knows? I love Aldi's chicken tenders. They cook so much quicker. My husband loves the chicken tenders at Aldi's too. I prefer chicken thighs. I don't know. I find them juicier. I'm a dark meat. I like the dark meat on the chicken. Oh, I don't know if Samara's in here. We don't. Vegan. Vegan. Come on. We're not going to talk about that. Spring has sprung down under, so it's beautiful at the moment. Aw. Yeah, you guys have like the opposite seasons that we did. Your summer is our winter, and your winter is our summer. So, yeah. But you don't really get a winter like we do. It is. I guess that's why I like it more. I'm not crazy about I'm not crazy about the breast meat. My husband loves it. Loves it. Loves it. But is Samara still in here? I get most of my chicken ground meat, Aldi's for steaks, and something special. It's the big store. It's a crapshoot with Aldi's. They haven't had certain things for a while. We don't have cold winters. Yeah, in Australia, I don't think you have cold weather. Okay, the scoop. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Has anyone been watching the volcanic? I did see that something about that on the news or on, I think it was Fox News. And I think it was the other day. So, yeah, I did see something about it. Or it might have been on here. Where is that at? And the Canary Islands. Yeah. You're right. I did see something about that. Seriously. It has been unbelievable, horrible, going on for a month. Wow. That's scary. Grocery stores usually start marking meats, prepared meals, random stuff down after 4 p.m. I got 2 large chicken breasts stuffed with cranberries and stuffing for $4. Wow. Huh. That's pretty cheap. I've been eating a lot of salads lately. A lot of, it seems to be cleaning out my system. So, but I've been eating a lot of salads. I need to lose weight for one thing. I need to lose weight. I haven't been eating. And this is how I lost weight the last time. After 6 o'clock, I eat nothing. I drink water. Now, during the day, I've been drinking like Pepsi. I don't know why, but I'm on a Pepsi kick lately. Oh, lava running down the streets. Ooh, that must be dangerous. Did they evacuate people? That would be scary. Remember when Mount St. Helens erupted and you could see the ash, or ash was on cars like hundreds of miles away? That's a good rule to stick to. 6 p.m. Cherry Pepsi Max is my poison. Well, yeah, and that's how I lost weight the last time. I just didn't eat after 6 o'clock. I would eat anything I wanted during the day, but after 6 o'clock, nothing. No eating at all. just cut myself off. I think I did. I did a lot less. I did a lot more vegging and just, you know, not doing anything, like not walking, not doing anything, not even going out. I didn't even go to the stores. Like my husband would always be the one to go to the stores. I wouldn't be I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to go in public anywhere. So, and I thought, well, nobody's going to see me, so I'll eat whatever I want. The ash hasn't affected us in the UK like the Iceland eruption, which down flights for 8 days. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, Carol. No worries. No worries. No worries. No worries at all. So yeah, we got 3 tornadoes that touched down in and around my area last night. Down trees, roofs pulled off houses. Stay tuned. Yeah. And I don't know. We got it really bad. I guess it was like, I think they said Ohio and Pennsylvania got it the worst. And it just, well, I got the notification on my phone saying, get into your basement. There's a tornado coming. And so I'm like to my husband, we got to get in the basement. There's a tornado coming. He's like, oh, it's not going to come here. It didn't. But my husband's like the type of person was like, oh, geez. But they were saying stuff like if you're in a mobile home or you're driving, get somewhere where it's safe. So I really started to kind of freak out. We get a rare tornado here, but nothing like as terrific as you do over there. Yeah, it is scary. I mean, it's scary. It is very scary. Well, when I saw on my phone that it said, get in your basement, that's when I kind of freaked out a little bit. But my husband's like, oh, we're okay. Yeah, we're the ones that the roof is going to come off the house. And my husband's going to be like, we're okay. We're okay. No, that's him. We get hurricanes, tropical storms, maybe a tornado inland once in a while. Yeah, Remy. Didn't you get like a hurricane not too many years ago? I will have to check him out. Thank you. Hank Picos. No, who is that? I would be down to the snake salad so fast. Oh my God. You guys, that would be like, I don't know if I would rather be in my basement, which we've found snakes down there, or take my chances on my first floor. You know what I mean? Like I would be looking all around to make sure there's there would be no light down there. And I would be like freaking out. You know who? There's some people that have voices that really are soothing. There's a channel on here called Let's Read. And if you guys have ever gone to that channel, he's got the most soothing voice you've ever heard. Will actually put you to sleep just listen. No, and he tells like scary stories, okay? Like all his stories are like creepy stories, but just the sound of his voice will soothe you and put you to sleep. It's amazing. You got the snakes, but no. Oh my gosh. Australia has the most. Oh, Australia. I was reading about all the animals in Australia that can kill you. It's like go to Australia and get killed by one of their animals, from crocodiles to snakes to whatever, um, to jellyfish. I mean, go to Australia and one of those animals can kill you. I would be scared to death. I don't freak out until power's out. Get camping lanterns. They're relatively cheap on Amazon. Oh, we have all kinds of lanterns here. That's one thing my husband, when we went when I would go camping before I saw a bear, um, eh, that's what one of the things he bought. We got things that kill you and maim you. Oh my gosh, Vivian, there's some kind of jellyfish, or I don't know what they're called, in there that's the size of your little pinky nail that can actually kill you. Like I don't think I would even swim in the ocean. You have saltwater crocodiles there that can just like take a bite out of you and that's it. You're a goner. Um, all these poisonous snakes. I mean, just all these animals that you guys have over there. Aren't you scared to walk around? I mean, I would be scared. Like, I would be scared to go hike. I mean, we have bears and stuff here, and rattlesnakes, and copperheads and stuff like that. But you know, aren't you guys? I mean, people go hiking here all the time. But aren't you guys in Australia? Aren't you afraid of hiking? Like I would be petrified of hiking there, anywhere. you know, Blue bottle jellyfish. Yeah, I think there's some kind of snail there that can kill you. There's also a octopus that's like got blue rings on it that can kill you. I mean, there's so many animals in Australia that can kill you. If I look at another brown snake, I'm gone. Brown snakes are now. Can they kill you? Are they deadly? I know. I think they have like I can't remember, but I did look it up one time because I was looking up deadliest animals in certain countries. And in Australia, the list is like that long. There's just so many deadly animals in that country. Huntsman spider, what is that? I have no idea. Let me see what that is. Huntsman spider. Goodness gracious. Huntsman spider. Huntsman spider. It's probably poisonous. Go. Oh, it's scary. Uh, it doesn't say they're poisonous. I don't know. It doesn't say they're poisonous, but they probably are. They're sure scary looking. Oh, goodness. But yeah, all the animals you guys have over there. Goodness gracious. Huntsman is poisonous, but they can't bite. They can't? Why can't they bite you? Oh, they sting you. Oh, we have poisonous spiders here. Don't we have a black widows and brown recluse? So we do have poisonous spiders in the States. Just like we don't have, to me, I mean, I in Australia they I guess the crocodiles freak me out because I mean I watch these nature channels all the time, and all these people that have gone to Australia on holiday and then end up like losing their life from like getting eaten by a crocodile. Or I mean, I don't know if there was even a chance of a crocodile being anywhere in a water thing if I would go in there swimming. But these people are not afraid, I guess. I don't know. Have you ever been to the Great Barrier Reef? You guys have beautiful waters. My husband would love, 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 love to go to the Great Barrier Reef. Hi, Amelia. Oh, I miss you. I'm glad to see you. Yeah, I'm up early. I was up real early today. I told my husband, I said, get me up early. And he said, okay, I'll get you up early. So he got me up real early. And ginger locks. Sorry, I got like a frog in my throat. What was I saying? Oh, I hate when I do that. Oh yeah, so I told him to get me up this morning. So he got me up like at 6 o'clock. And I was ready to swear at him because I did not feel like getting up that early. And I said, okay, I'll get up, take a shower, and I'll go live like early today. So that's what I did. Ginger locks, 3 tornadoes touched down near Pittsburgh last night. I got an alert on my phone saying, get into your basement. There's a tornado warning or advisory, or I don't know what it is, a warning or advisory. And if you're living in a mobile home, go to somewhere like safe. And if you're, you just go into your by 8 o'clock, go into your basement. And I guess it ripped the roof off of one house and pulled up a tree from another house. So it was pretty severe. Unfortunately, we become too aware of it this summer. Yes. Well, but we don't get them. They don't come here. But we got one. We got three, not one, not two, 3 yesterday. So, yeah. Amelia, I'm so happy to see you. A long time no see. So we got plans for tomorrow. Anybody else got plans for tomorrow? So I will not be online. I will be enjoying a nice lunch with family. Well, friends, but they're more like family. They're almost like family. I think I remember 2 tornadoes my whole life. We had 10 warnings this summer. I know. What in heck is up with that? Why so many, why so many warnings? Like, what is going on? Yeah, I don't know what's the difference between advisory or warnings. Warnings means you might get them. Oh, me too, Amelia. Well, you can always message me. I was just confirming my reservation at the Hilton for tomorrow. Woo! I kind of like staying in hotels, but it depends on the reason. When we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I enjoyed our stay there. We had a good time. We went to a really good restaurant. I look after my 96-year-old mom. Tomorrow, always fun. Aw, Vivian, that's nice. That's so sweet. To be honest with you, Amelia, I only see you when you're on like Richard's panel. So that's the only actual time I go in there is when you're on his panel, because I find you interesting. So now I guess they've developed a booster for the Johnson and Johnson and Moderna. What do you call it? Vaccinations. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, yeah, you can you can DM me anytime you want. I'm still in there. I'm still in there. We can talk. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Discord isn't for everybody. Sometimes you have to be really careful who you surround yourself in a Discord. Not saying that, anything, about anything about the people that I'm in Discord with. I'm just saying that, sometimes it's not for everybody. I didn't even know what Discord was, to be honest with you. I couldn't set up a Discord to save my life. I couldn't. I wouldn't even know. I would know how to destroy a Discord, but I wouldn't know how to set one up. Nor do I want to know how to be honest with you. I don't even want to know how to do it. It's just another thing that you can get yourself in trouble with. So I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm going to do something. I think I'm going to, because I'm wide awake, which is really odd for me because I have been sleeping till like 10 o'clock. I was supposed to go to a toddler birthday party. The party I'm going to tomorrow night is my best friend's sister's 50th. My best friend's 3-year-old. It's her birthday on Sunday. We could only pick one. Aw. Are your kids going to the 50th year birthday party too? Or just you and your hubby? None of my business, but I'm asking. Anyways. Oh, Lordy. I haven't been to a birthday party in ages. My husband doesn't have birthday parties for me. He always takes me out somewhere. He always takes me out somewhere to eat. He always buys me something. Like this year, it was an iPad. So I can't really complain about my husband. He does. He gets me whatever I want. Brian. Well. Look what the cat drug in. Well. When are you going to start doing your true crime? What do you think of them confirming Brian Laundrie's remains? No. Okay. I'm okay. I'm harmless. Oh, but I get a bad reputation. I'm seriously harmless. I'm not going to hurt anybody. I'm seriously, after what happened with my niece and all, I realized that what's important is not YouTube. It's family, it's friends, it's, I mean, there's other things to talk about than YouTube. I'm in a flare. My doctor, would it be to go to the hospital? I told him to suck it, because if I'm going on hands and knees, I'm going to this part. Oh, he wanted you to go to the hospital. Oh, that sucks. Poor you. I feel so bad. Brian says hi, Ginger Lux. Brian saying hi. I'm just reading your comments, guys. I'm not trying to be rude. No, I was in the hospital for a month. That sucks. Let me tell you, I was in for a staph infection. That was the worst. I had to have not one surgery, but 2 surgeries. And then I had to go to a rehab center because the wounds had to heal from the inside out. So they had to do it in the hospital. Hated every second of it. Hated the food, hated the coffee, hated everything. And at the time when I was in the hospital, I smoked. I was a smoker. So could not go outside to smoke. So I despised being, and I actually got locked out of the hospital. I got out of my bed. I snuck out of the hospital, which I wasn't supposed to do, went downstairs, went outside to smoke a cigarette. And it was cold. It was in the fall. I think it was in October. Went outside to smoke a cigarette, went to go back inside, doors locked. No security guard. I couldn't get back in. I was in trouble. My doctor was, he was mad at me. You scallywag. How awful. I'm sure he offed. Oh, Brian. Yeah, I think his parents, this is what I don't understand, okay? Now, and his lawyer was on Good Morning America today. He said his parents told him when Brian left the house, he was grieving. Okay, grieving. Why was he grieving? If your parents don't know anything about what happened with Gabby, why did he tell you he's grieving? He's grieving because he told you he killed his girlfriend. So his parents must have known. That's what I didn't understand when he said that. Because why else would they say he's grieving? And why would you let your son? I mean, I would rather my son be Brian, you can talk from experience, but wouldn't you rather your son be alive, even though he did a horrendous thing, than give him a gun and hi Evelyn, nice to see you. Maybe they thought he was grieving because they broke up. Yeah, I don't know if upset, heartbroken, but grieving to me sounds more like grieving over the loss of life. That lawyer is a piece of shit. And he kept, any question he was asked that was difficult to answer this morning was no comment, no comment, no comment, no comment. I just find when he said that they took him to the reserve and he was grieving and they tried to stop him. It said everything to me. He could have told him that they broke up. Except why would they tell their lawyer that he's grieving? You grieve for loss of life, usually, to me. I mean, that's my take on the whole thing, but I mean, I could be wrong, and that's just my opinion. My daughter was locked in her boyfriend's house. His brother forgot she was there. She had an appointment. He was in a panic, but he came back to let her out. Oh. Now, what'll be weird is if his keys aren't on him or in the bag, because if they're not, who drove the car? I don't know. That's why they're still looking for evidence. You grieve at the end of relationships too. I just think, to me, the grieving part meant that he might have told his parents that what happened. And maybe he said it was an accident. Who knows? We don't know what he told his parents. We'll never know, probably. I don't think they'll ever, actually say what happened, but, it could be. And if your dream is to marry the one you love and it ends, then you grieve. We go through the 5 stages of grief at the end of significant relationships. Forgive me if I don't feel bad for the Laundries, because I don't. But it is such a shame that a 22 and 23-year-old are dead for no reason. It is, Ginger Locks. I agree. And if they do know something, if he did tell them something, I think it's their responsibility to share it with the family. They don't have to share it with the world, but at least share it with her family. No sense, break up, but he takes Van. I think they assumed the truth and planted the bag to help discovery. I think Chris may talk one day. Roberta is cold-hearted. B. How's it feel, Laundries? I see. I just don't I don't know about. Hi, Kathy. I just don't understand the whole thing. It's Hi, Insightly Digest. They were the pompous lawyer constantly says John Q. Public, as I said already, nonsensical. I'm so sick of him. He contributed to the public's perception and 1.6 million in taxpayers' dollars. That's a lot of money. I do not care about the Laundries when someone who's looking for their daughter calls and says they do know anything. Oh my goodness. I know. I just, I guess they're not, the Petitos aren't going to get the closure, if you will, if you can get closure from this. They're not going to get the closure that they wanted. I think it's a shame. It is a shame. Hi, Beth. I'm mad too, but until I'm in that situation, I don't know what I do. Well, and see, Brian does know. What did Brian say? I think they will talk in time. Exactly, Brian. Even if he lied, these 2 people were watching the news and knew what happened and still did not cooperate. Well, what I don't understand is why they never answered. If Gabby, okay, Gabby lived with them for 2 years. When her parents started calling, why did they not answer the calls? I mean, if they knew nothing, why would they not help in the help them? Just say, my son's here, let him talk to you. Hey, Kim, nice to see you. I mean, I just don't, there's a lot of things that are up in the air and probably never going to, questions are never going to be answered. They should have had some morals and at least spoke to Gabby's parents. Yeah, exactly. That's my thing too, is why didn't they talk to her family? Like, why? They could have. I mean, they could have said, something. He came back. He's got the van. Gabby's somewhere. Gabby's in a hotel. He left her in a hotel room, or I don't know. And why did he take money out of her bank account? Like, what was that all about? You know what I mean? There's so many unanswered questions with the whole case. It's a made for TV movie for sure. I hope young people learn from this. And we're not 100% sure it wasn't a case of, what do you call that? This was a phone call to tell them that she was missing. And if they knew anything, and they said, oh, call my lawyer. You're a piece of shit, Roberta and Chris. I don't feel bad for them. Hey, Joe. If my son would have told me exactly what he did, I would have told on him. And I told him that before I turned him in. I don't live with hiding someone. Don't want to live with hiding someone like that on my conscience. But he said we had a huge fight. We aren't together. Why a lawyer? Why was he okay? So even if he told his parents that he left her there in a hotel and stuff, he took her credit or her Visa card and took the money out of it. So how was she supposed to live? Oh, thank you, Jojo. So I don't get it. I'll never get it. They've been friends. Supposedly they've been friends with the lawyer. Yeah, that's what he said on the news today. They've been friends for 25 years. He's known Brian since Brian was a little kid. Call once a year. Well, I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to get the answers to this mystery. It's going to remain a mystery. He took that to his grave with him. Unfortunately, I think the police dropped the ball on this. I think they could have had him in custody. He took $1,000 off the card. He knew he killed her. She didn't need it. Exactly. But did his parents know he had her credit card? He had her van. Did he know he had her credit card too? And what was up with the locker? Even if he told his parents a lie, the truth came to the surface, and yet the laundry still did nothing nor said nothing. I got deep thoughts on this case. I think everybody has an opinion, which is okay. You can have an opinion. I mean, my opinion is they knew. I think they knew that she was dead. I do. And I think that's why he was depressed. That's just my opinion. The laundries could have saved. Yeah, would you let okay, here's here's something I would never do with my son. My son's upset, depressed. I know he's upset and depressed. I'm not sending him out into the woods with a gun. Not doing it. Not sending him out in the woods, period. You can hang yourself, you can do whatever, but I'm not doing that. I'm saying to my son, it's better off that you face the music because I want to see you. I want to have, even if it's because you have to spend the rest of your life behind bars, there's a lot of people that need answers. I think they're all shits, nuts. Brian is the biggest shit. Why would you leave mentally impacted person alone? Hey, Kathy. I came in late. I just think that anyone who believes that the laundries planted evidence, bodies hot. I don't think they did. I don't think they planted evidence. I really don't. I mean, I just think that would be I think that's stretching it a little bit. It is exactly, and slightly digest. I mean, it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking what the Petitos have gone through. It really is. It's a shame. It is a shame. I mean, I think a lot of us have been armchair detectives on this. Hey, Chick Eastwater. And we've second guessed everything. What would we do in their place, and what would we do? But until that kind of, God forbid, anything like that would happen to any of us. And Brian, I think, can relate more than most of us on here because he's actually been through this kind of scenario. But unless we've been through that, I don't. I know that I would not protect my son from the police. I think I would kind of want him to talk to the police, or at least talk to the parents of his girlfriend. Like, at the very least, especially the girlfriend that lived with me for 2 years. 18 USC 1029A1. I don't know what that means. I have zero sympathy for Brian, but I feel bad for his family, like Gabby's family. They didn't ask for this either. I agree. I agree somewhat to that too. I mean, they've become kind of what I'm sorry, you had the feds, the FBI, everybody out looking for him for a month. Chris walks in and goes into a grassy path and finds it. I guess that's how it happened. Or that's what they're saying. He was very balding for 23. Yeah, he was. There was a lot of, I mean, we're never going to know. I don't think we're ever going to know, because I don't think Chris and Roberta are going to ever, they're probably going to go to their grave with this. IRS doesn't work that fast for no one. I do not like the lawyer. I don't think anybody I've talked to does not like that lawyer. They think he's a little arrogant. Shit. He was on Good Morning America this morning, and he was like, any question that was a little difficult to answer to is like, no comment, no comment, no comment. I'm like, Jesus, are you going to comment about anything? Brian did the right thing, but he did believe in the innocence of his son at first, but he went in and got him and brought him out. But he's the only one that can, accurately describe what it's like for you to come to the realization that your child is a murderer. I mean, that's got to be the worst thing in the world. You can apply for 501c and still operate as one while application in progress. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm like totally lost. It was up and running and go look at it. I don't know I don't know what you're talking about, but that's okay. I rarely do. I might turn the light on. Ooh, light's on. What's that? Here we go. There, lights. My ring light that I got from Joy. Just what you guys want, to see me more clear. Not. Try doing that with 5 humans, 5 applications. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Carla, it's just chicks saying this isn't real, done by the government. Oh, okay. Hey, Lou. Oh, I was talking, I actually started out talking about Alec Baldwin and what happened on the set of his movie. I really shouldn't talk about them either because I have no knowledge of the whole thing. So it's really, I shouldn't even voice my opinion. I have an opinion, but I shouldn't voice it, I guess. Some people don't want to, there's so many people talking about this right now. I guess, one more person doesn't need to talk about it. Alec is my favorite Baldwin. Well, he's not feeling too good right now since that accident on his set. But anyways, guys, I've bored you guys long enough. It's been a little bit over an hour, which I'm not used to doing anymore. I went on real long the other day. It was like 2 hours or something. And I'm like not used to doing that anymore. I'm like, I don't have things to talk about. Nobody comes up to see me, so. But yeah, they're supposedly getting a new booster for the Johnson and Johnson and Moderna. So that's news. I've got to get my ass in gear. Yeah, I've got to get my ass in gear too. But guys, thank you for coming in. Love you all. I mean it. Come back maybe next week. I'll try and not sleep in every day. I'll try and come in. But you guys have a great day and have a great weekend. Better yet, have a great weekend. Much love to everybody.